Welcome back to another video. My name is Oliver.
I'm Chase.
I'm Dylan.
And together we're Project Today.
Today's a super exciting video. We have some really cool things to do because in today's video we are going to be making this box truck livable. It is almost time for us to fully move into this thing, so today we're going to make it possible for us to actually survive as we travel around the country in a box truck.
In order to do that, we need a few systems in place and working. We have a stove oven combo that we're going to be using in the truck that needs to be hooked up to propane. So we're going to make a safe propane system for the truck.
And with all the food we'll be cooking, we'll need a beautiful sink, which we just got in, to do all of our dishes.
It looks huge.
It's
Big
huge.
sink.
It's really nice. So we're going to do our water system, and we're also going to put in our beds. A lot of exciting stuff. All right, let's get to work. First thing we're going to do is cut our countertop to get this sink installed.
Oh, grab the sink.
We're all set up to cut this hole out for the sink. And now all we have to do is use this, drill this, 4 holes, and then follow the template with the jigsaw. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's do it. We have a hole. Look, my hand can go through it. Hopefully it fits. We're gonna go test it right now, but let's go put it in the truck. All right, not ideal. Because we cut this, it broke the glue off of these pieces, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get these back together.
All right, let's test the sink.
Oh, maybe it will. Nope. Take 5.
We got this. They always say take 5 is always the best take.
Oh, that looked nice.
There it is.
Boom.
That's a sink if I've ever seen one. That is a stainless steel sink.
It finally fits.
Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful, man.
And to be honest, we're pretty lucky we didn't sink much time into this project.
Ha. Ha. Some of you might be looking at this and wondering, why does it look like this? Where is your faucet? We intentionally don't have a faucet installed right now, and we're not going to install one right now. And we're going to have a quick discussion about philosophy. We've never lived in a van before. None of us. So we don't really know what is needed and what is not needed. We don't have a faucet. We don't have running water. We just have this tank with a spigot on the end that we're going to use for water. And this is a basic system, super cheap to set up, and it will be functional. And then, while living in this van, we will see how much we actually need running water. Like, do we really value it enough to put in a running water system? Or can we get by with this just fine and don't need to invest the extra money into a running water system?
I'm just excited to have a big sink. Just so nice. There's so much room in here. So great.
Our van is already that much more livable. And with that, we'll call it a night. Let's get out of here.
Good night.
Dimmer switch.
Dimmer switch. Welcome to our beds. They feel nice. I like it.
Almost fell asleep. Today it is time to finally cut our beds. So now that we've let them rise for about 3 days, we can cut them in the specific way that we need to so that it'll fit our couch and the bed on the attic.
And the reason we were worried about fiberglass when buying these mattresses is a lot of cheap mattresses online come with a fiberglass layer inside the interior of the cover. And normally people don't remove the cover, so it's not a problem necessarily. But we knew we wanted to cut up these mattresses, so we'd have to take the cover off in order to get to the foam underneath.
But now we've got them here. We can open them up, get the foam mattresses out from inside of this cover, and start cutting.
Oh God, he's running with knives.
Oh my God.
Geez. Scary.
Just put a hole in it.
Knife. Everyone online just uses a bread knife to cut their mattresses, their foam mattresses. So that's what we have. And then after this,
bread knife.
we'll use this to cut bread in our kitchen.
Let Let's get cutting.
Let's open these up. Okay, our lines are all marked, even that one.
Do not cut.
Yeah, that's a DNC.
Do not cut.
Do not cut. That might have been a mistake. Are we ready to cut, boys? Are we ready to whip out our knife? Oh my god, dealing with that thing is scary. All right, let's see it. We've got through all 3 sides.
This is for Craig, in the name of Craig.
Oh, yes. Para Craig. One cut down.
Let's pull them apart. We have our 2 couch pieces right here.
2 pieces that will go on top of our table when it converts at night, right here. And that's all. With these beds, we're planning on upholstering them ourselves. And none of us have any upholstery experience before, so another project we're learning, another skill we're learning from scratch. We have this fabric, we have our bed, and then we'll have a piece of plywood that will go on the bottom of here. What's going to happen is you want the fabric, of course, all over here, and then you pull the fabric over onto the plywood and staple it in. So that this side you'll see plywood, but on the top, it'll just be fabric, the side you're sitting on and looking at. As I said, none of us have done this before, trying it for the first time, gonna learn a lot. But right now I'm gonna cut plywood pieces for the bottom of a lot of these bed parts. All of the wood is done. Now we just need to cut the fabric and start upholstering.
All right, we're here inside. Time to upholster.
Yeah, you don't see us inside very often for this build, but we're doing the upholstery inside so that we don't get dirt and dust and sawdust all over.
We're smart. We're thinking.
Exactly. Thinking in advance. And we've been spending the last few hours just practicing. Have done all that off camera, you know, getting all the bad work out of the way. But
This is what we're at.
now, yeah,
Looks good.
we know how to make one. So this is a final product right here. You can see with our fabric, it has plywood on the back and then staples all around. We'll show you right now how we do this.
Time to do 6 more.
Not even 6, like 8.
8.
Okay, step 1. We pull one side of it very tight.
Very taut.
And we have this staple gun here we're using. Once we'll go in the middle, right in the middle, staple. And then go to the other side.
On all 4 sides.
And then once we get the middle and all 4 sides, we can kind of pull it along the edge, get staples all along towards the corners in each of the 4 sides. The corners are hard, but we leave those for the end.
Okay, up to that point, pretty easy. We've got all the sides stapled in. Now the hard part comes with the corners. Luckily, we're gonna enlist my mom for some help, and she's been able to get this
Upholstery master.
really well, really well. All right, just like that.
With that, done.
Looks beautiful. Look at these corners. God. Mom, great job.
Shout out.
Props.
You look good.
All right, now we're gonna do the rest. Time lapse?
Time lapse.
Time lapse. Done. Almost done.
Almost done.
Not completely done. We have to do the corners still, but all the main staples are in.
Done with the easy part.
Now, Mom, time for the hard part. and then it's the two big L pieces of the couch, which it's gonna be difficult because the L is gonna be hard to wrap around, but we'll figure it out.
The inside of the L is a joint that we don't know how to do yet. It's not in our upholstery repertoire, but we
will be soon.
We'll be very soon. We're gonna watch some YouTube videos like we always do, learn how to do it, figure it out, and make it happen.
Boom.
Boom. Welcome to the final day of making our van livable. Today, we're going to finish our beds. We have 2 more big pieces to do. And then we're going to finish our whole propane system. And after that, we can live in the van. Crazy.
Crazy.
But it starts now with these beds. Okay, welcome to our solution for this joint. As you can see, the problem we're facing is, normally, yesterday when we were doing the other pieces, you just pull this fabric up and over and staple it down. However, you can see this inward corner is very challenging.
It doesn't quite fit seamlessly against the edge here. There's like space, and we don't want that.
So we have this scrap piece that we created that is gonna solve that problem.
Basically, it's just gonna wrap around this little extra bit of the couch here, and then we'll staple this in nice and tight, and the other piece, when we'll cut along this line right here, and it'll completely cover this part and this edge of the couch, and it'll look seamless. So I think this is gonna work really well.
We couldn't find any YouTube videos that did exactly this, so here we are with our own system.
Hope this helps. Let's do it.
Que bello!
Woo! Wow, we're getting good at it.
Yeah, we should start our own upholstery shop.
What is he gonna put here? It's a queen size bed.
We just have to let Oliver's mom help us with the corners, and then we're going to be done. And we'll be ready to install this in the truck. It'll be that much more livable. She's licking my ear.
Now we're gonna head to the truck and work on the propane system.
I love you too. Yeah, thank you.
Run away. Run away.
Welcome back to the truck.
We just bought our propane tank and it fits super well in this little locker that we made. Now we're gonna make a safe propane system. I'm gonna start by adding some latches on this door so that we can cinch this door down so it stays sealed.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to drill a hole through this box, through our floor, through the bottom of the truck, and just basically to be there to vent everything out from our propane system safely.
Exciting stuff.
By the end of the day, we are going to have this propane system hooked up, and this stove slash oven is going to be functional. We're going to be able to use it.
Installed.
All right, like we said, need to drill this hole basically from here all the way through to the bottom of the truck. Should be pretty fun. It's drilling through wood, vinyl, XPS, more wood, and some metal. So this should be fun.
Here's your sword, sir.
Thank you, Dell. Let's do it. We are
Dope.
through. Oh yeah. Dill, what's next?
Okay, we have it all done. We want to open it up. You pop these clamps off, remove the door, and change out the propane, put it back on, get your clamps clamped up, and this thing's secure. Seems pretty good. Okay, we're gonna test our system. And we're first just gonna test it outside so that we don't get it all set up there and then realize that it's leaking or something. That would be bad. It took a long time, a lot of research to find all these different parts that we're using to connect our system. In the description, I'll write all of the products we have here so that if you're trying to build a system with this camshaft of it, you can. Hopefully, if you're doing the same thing, this can help you. Now that everything's connected, we're going to open up the propane tank. Propane will start flowing, and we're going to test for leaks, not with a flame. You don't do that. That is not the way to do it. Instead, you use soapy water. So you put soapy water on all of the joints where everything's connected, and then if bubbles start forming, you know you have propane leaking.
All right.
Let's do it. So we're looking for any bubbles forming. Oh, there are bubbles right there.
One leak.
I don't see any bubbles in this joint.
I don't see any on these joints.
We just have one leak there, but in order to fix it, we need to go buy a new piece.
Okay, we got our new piece here. I'm gonna connect everything together and then test once again. You see my reflection? It's fine.
All right, so far, nothing.
Zero.
Looking good.
Bubles.
Wow.
Wow.
Feel good.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, not just kidding. We're good. Let's do it.
Chase,
I really-
Oh my.
I really thought you were serious.
Shall we test it, like for real? For real?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's turn on the oven.
Turn on the stove.
Give it a go. Test
3,
it.
2, 1.
Oh yeah.
That's
Wow.
sick.
Yeah, you definitely feel
Oh,
it.
yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah. Turn it down.
That's
turn it
awesome.
up.
Let's go.
This looks so cool.
That is really cool.
Wow. We have a functioning stove.
Yeah,
do.
that's wild.
Last thing we need is the fridge.
Now, I'm going to hook up our fridge to electrical and install it in its place. This is the final electrical project, for now, that is needed to make the van livable. I'm very excited to have this fridge working. Let's get it started. Oh! I'm gonna connect this fuse and then our fridge should work. We'll see. Fuse! Connected.
It has lights. Oh, doesn't quite feel cold yet.
Okay.
That's the first time
But
I've ever
yeah,
turned
it
it
has
on, but
lights.
it's definitely working. It works.
It works.
That's so exciting. We have a fridge.
There we go. Our van is now livable. Having these beds changed everything.
Oh.
Our outros from now on will all be comfortable.
They're so comfy.
So much more comfortable.
So much better.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then along with that, our propane system is all done. Our electrical system is fully done. Our fridge is in. Was there anything else? Oh, and our whole water system is done. We're ready to go.
We are going to go. We're leaving. We're gonna go on a little road trip to a pretty cool place. Should we say the place? Should we tell them where?
Don't let. They gotta find out in the next episode. Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Make sure that you come back for the next video. Subscribe to the channel right now so that you see where we're going on this awesome road trip.
Our location is 7 hours away from Phoenix. If you can figure it out.
Drop your
based on
guesses in
that.
the comments.
True. I like it. I liked it.
Yeah.
7 hours from Phoenix. Drop your guesses in the comment section down below.
And like Chase said, definitely subscribe down below if you want to see more content from us. And we hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. We always really appreciate it. It helps us out a bunch. And with that, we'll see you from a new location. See you then. I'm going to do what Dylan did and go out the pasture.